It's
I'm
going well.
getting a little. Sorry, it's going well. That's good. Um, what have you been up to today? Hmm. I'm getting a strange
Oh, I'm
noise from
sorry.
somebody. I'm not sure who it is.
Is it me?
Okay. No, I think it's good. I think it was Lawson. Um, okay, yeah, so what have you been up to today? Julieta?
Yes.
Yeah, what have you been up to today? What have you done today?
I did a presentation and then I went back home.
Okay, how did the presentation go?
Not bad. Yeah,
Okay, not badly, maybe.
yes.
Okay. All right, well, that is better than badly.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I guess congratulations on the not bad presentation. Um,
Okay.
yeah. And Ana Carolina, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hi Josh, I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Nice.
And you?
Uh, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks. Uh, yeah. And what have you been up to? What have you been up to recently? I haven't seen you for a few days.
I'm working a lot, studying, and you know, I, it's been a nice experience for me, my second job.
Yeah. Cool.
And yes, and things are well in my job as well. And that's it.
Awesome.
It's raining a lot today here.
Okay. Raining a lot. Mm, sometimes can be nice. I like rainy days. Just sit inside and read and drink coffee. Sounds pretty good. Um,
I am eating a chocolate cake now.
that sounds delicious. Um, okay. And cool. Edson, welcome to class. Edson, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Doing well, thanks. Edson, what have you been up to today?
Yes, I've been attending class at Verbeling earlier, like 2 classes, and studying very hard for
Okay,
my test.
nice.
I'm
Cool.
gonna face a test on Friday, and pretty anxious about the test.
Yeah,
It's pretty hard the test.
yeah. I think you'll do good. I think you do well. This,
What about you?
what have I been doing? Taking a lot of painkillers. I got my wisdom teeth out a few days ago, uh, Thursday. So trying to recover from that. And yeah, that's
But
about
is
it.
it better now?
More or less. It still hurts a little bit, but it's not too bad as long as I don't smile a lot. Um, Lawson, um, I would try to leave and come. Oh, you can't hear anything. Uh,
All right.
I- but yeah, thanks for asking. And Lawson can't hear anything. Gregors, welcome to class. Gregors, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thanks. Um, and yeah, what have you been up to recently?
Today, so it's my day off, so today I was in the bank because my debit card was damaged, so
No.
yeah, I was left without the card. It wasn't even broken.
Hmm, that's not good.
Yeah,
Um,
and
okay, well, did you get a new one?
they ordered the new one because I have to wait the whole week, and the rest of the day I just spent on Verblink. And when there was no classes, I make some notes with the English.
I took some notes.
Took some notes, yeah.
Okay. And Lawson's not here. Wellington, how's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thanks.
Good.
And Wellington, what have you been up to?
I'm good. I enjoy the day. I watched. I just watched a movie. The
What
County
movie?
of Monte. The County. Yeah, the County of Monte Cristo.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yes, yes, yes. But this time I watched it in English.
Okay. Have you ever read the book?
No, no, I didn't read it, but maybe in the future, I think.
It's a good book. It's really long, but it's a good book. It's
Yes,
worth it, I think. The ending is,
yeah,
yeah.
but
Sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Hold on, Lawson. We'll get to you in a second.
And nice to meet you again.
Nice to
How are
see you
you?
too. I'm doing well. Just hold on 1 second. We'll get to you in just a second.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, Wellington. Sorry, go
yeah,
on.
no problem. But I think I think that the words, the structure is a little tight and antique. So maybe it's hard a little. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not a simple book to read, I don't think. Yeah. It'd take a long
But
time too.
yeah,
It's a long
but
one.
I will try. One day I will try.
Okay, cool. And Carlos. Carlos, how's it going?
Hey, hi. Fine, thank you.
Nice, okay, good to hear. And Carlos, what have you been up to? Actually, Carlos, have I had you in class before? I don't recognize your picture.
I don't know. Maybe I don't, is my second class in this week.
Okay. Okay, where are you from, Carlos?
I'm from Mexico.
Okay, nice. And what do you like to do in your free time? What do you do for fun?
I watch movies and I'll watch YouTube videos.
Okay. Do you have any favorite movies?
Yes, my favorite movie is Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Which one? The first, second, or third?
The three, but I like most the second. The
Yeah.
how do you say the
The Twin Towers?
Yes.
Yeah. The Two Towers, yeah. Good. Cool. And Lawson, welcome to class as well. Lawson, how's it going with you?
Great. Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Long time no see you. This week I was on trip.
Okay. Where did you go?
I am going away from my town.
I went away from my town?
I went away from my town. About
Okay.
about 100 kilometers.
Where did you go?
In north to north to my in my country, in another town.
Okay. Was it to visit family or?
Yes, a family. Yeah, family.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And I didn't connect in Verblin to Verblin since about 10 days.
Okay. I haven't connected to Verbling for about
I
10
haven't
days.
connected in Verblin. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, Carlos, you're from Mexico. How was the hurricane? Were you hit by the hurricane or did it pass by you?
I'm not from the part when the hurricane passed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from La Paz, Baja California Sur.
Okay. Okay, so it didn't quite hit you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And all right, I think we're good. Let's get started with today's class. And hold on 1 second. Let's start with Carlos. Can you read the title in the next lines? Carlos?
Yes, yes, sorry. The title, okay. Mysteries and the Unknown. Today we will discuss supernatural things, read comics, read about monsters, and practice a role play.
Nice. Well done. let's have Carlos. Can you ask Edson the first question?
Okay. Do you believe in ghosts or other supernatural things? Explain why or why not.
Yes, I believe in ghosts, especially when I am to sleep at night. I imagine some ghosts come into my bedroom, and for me it's terrible because I know probably it's just my imagination, but it's a terrible situation. And I try to think in one thing good. For example, something that had happened in the past, and to forget is ghosts. But it's hard because it's something that it's ingrained in your mind, and you cannot just forget it, the ghosts.
You
And because
can't
I think
forget
it's,
them.
yeah, I can't forget them.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Especially when I'm going to sleep at night. This is the only thing. I imagine some ghosts coming to my bedroom. Okay, nice. Yeah, really good answer, Edson. Marco, welcome to class. Marco, how are you? Marco?
Thank you, Chad. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Good to see you. And, okay. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. And let's have Edson. Can you ask Julieta the next question?
Julieta, if you could have the power to predict the future, would you want it?
No, I don't think I want power to predict the future.
I don't think I
would want the power
Yeah.
to predict the future.
Why not?
I think I have problem with time, and I don't think I am the right person. Probably I will try to change the future. So,
We would start with the subject. I would probably.
I would probably try to change the future.
Okay. I think I have. You said I think I have problem with time. Missing an
Mhm.
article.
The problem I have problem with the time.
I have a problem with time.
A problem with time.
Or you could also say I have problems. Make it plural.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a good answer. Ana Carolina, can you ask? Or sorry, wow, Julieta, can you ask Gregors the next question?
Gregors, have you ever felt that you knew someone the first time you met them?
I have never felt that I met someone for the first time, because I don't believe that those kind of situation can take a place in our lives.
Okay, I've never felt that
Yeah.
Maybe that I knew
That I knew. Yeah.
someone I was meeting for the first time. Yeah, I think that's good. And Gregors, can you ask Heidi the second question?
Yes. If you could have the power to predict the future, would you want it? Want it?
I want to buy a lottery, and I would bet the horse race, and I would investigate some companies.
Okay, so that's what you'd do if you did have the power. Would you want the power?
Yeah, sure. I want to get power.
Okay, and why? Why would you want it?
Other result, I would buy a lottery and would bet the horse race and would investigate some company.
Okay, so we would use a preposition here
Bet.
that
Bet what? On?
bet on. And then instead of saying the horse race, we would make this plural because you're talking about general.
Races.
Horse races.
Races.
I bet on horse races, and I would investigate some companies. Okay. Maybe I would, instead of I want to, I would buy lottery tickets.
Yeah.
I would bet on horse races, and I would investigate some companies. Yeah, sure. Okay. And good. I think, does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And let's have Lawson. Can you read through these words?
Yes. Clairvoyant, coincidence, spooky, premonition, superstition, doppelganger, intuition, telepathy, paranormal.
Okay, nice. Let's look at spooky.
Spooky.
And doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Yeah, doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
And telepathy.
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 Yeah. Okay. I think you did a good job other than that. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, what does doppelganger means?
What does doppelganger mean? Can you repeat that?
Yeah, sure. What does doppelganger mean?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Okay, who knows? Does anybody know what a doppelganger is?
It's an evil twin.
Yeah, an evil twin. Often it's used as just a twin, someone who looks like you. But yeah, the literal definition is an evil twin, would be a doppelganger. But you could also be like, yo, Juliet, I saw your doppelganger today. I just saw somebody who looked a lot like you. Yeah. So we use it in a way that is not creepy sometimes. But good. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Can I say that the picture of Dorian Gray is a doppelganger?
No. It's like I don't even know what the picture of Dorian Gray is. The picture of Dorian Gray is like the picture of Dorian Gray. It's pretty unique. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be a doppelganger though.
Okay.
Who knows what spooky means?
Sinister.
Sinister. Yeah. Anything else?
Weird.
Weird. It could be weird. Not. These are like kind of around the word. Does anybody else have any other synonyms or definitions for spooky?
Strange and frightening.
Yeah, it's like strange and frightening. More frightening, scary, creepy. I think these are better words. Sinister it could be, because like sinister is evil. But yeah, sinister doesn't have to be spooky. Something that's sinister can be like, can be even confidence inspiring. You can be like, he's a sinister man, but everybody trusts him at first. So he's like a very evil person, but people seem to like him. Yeah. Any other questions?
Premonition.
Okay. Who knows what a premonition is?
Hunch.
I know.
Intuition. You feel something will happen.
Yeah. So you feel something that's going to happen. You feel or know what will happen in the future. Yeah, it's a premonition.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. And let's go on. We could try this. Let's have Lawson. Can you make a sentence with superstition?
Superstition. My grandmother.
My grandmother.
My grandmother tells me a superstition stories every night. A superstitions story.
Ah, okay, superstitious. Superstitious stories. Can you repeat superstitious?
Superstitious stories.
Yeah, superstitious stories. It's a tough combination of words.
Okay. In this case, is an adjective.
Yeah. Yep. What kind of stories? They're superstitious stories. It is an adjective. Good. And maybe Marco, can you make a sentence with telepathy?
Yeah. Telepathy. It's already unknown.
It's already unknown?
Yeah, it's already unknown if the telepathy exists or not.
Okay. We would remove the article here.
Yes, sure.
And this article as well. And I would probably remove the adverb. It's unknown. Would sound better. Can you read the whole sentence one more time?
It's unknown if telepathy exists or not.
And what is it? What is telepathy?
Sorry?
What is telepathy?
I think the telepathy is the ability to communicate with someone only using your mind.
Yeah. Using. Good. Well done. Okay. Let's go on. Let's skip this one. And let's have Marco. Can you ask Wellington the first question?
Sure. Wellington, do you believe there is life on other planets?
It's a hard question, but I don't know. I'm not sure because until now our governments, they didn't find anything, and there are many people that um, they spoke it. We saw many news in blogs, but I myself, I think not. I don't believe.
Okay.
Maybe
So
tomorrow.
maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow what?
Maybe tomorrow if I see something. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe in the future?
Maybe in the future, yeah. If I see
Okay.
something.
I think not is actually it's relatively common. When we're negating think, we would probably want to say I don't think so. I think not is one of those strange things that actually kind of works. People say it every once in a while.
Okay.
So it's not very common, but I think not. It definitely works. Until now, didn't find would be the simple past tense, but until now. So how do we change didn't find?
Until now, our government
Present perfect.
Our government. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Haven't find.
Close. Haven't.
Have.
Not find.
Haven't found. Yeah, haven't found. Yeah. Haven't found anything. No, thank you.
And there are many people that maybe
That
claim to have seen.
Oh, yeah. That claim to having seen
UFOs and
UFOs.
things. Maybe I've seen.
UFOs things?
Oh.
It's strange. Have
UFOs
seen
and
UFOs.
things.
Okay, and things.
I've seen a lot of news in blogs, but I myself think not. I would say don't think so.
Okay.
I don't believe. Maybe in the future I will. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Wellington, can you ask Ana Carolina this next question?
Yes. Anna, what is the most frightening thing that has ever happened to you?
It was a lucid dream that I had once, and I told you in a class about dreams and nightmares. I don't know if you remember.
No, you had
When I
you
told
have
you,
many
Joshua.
stories. Sorry.
I told you, Joshua, in a class about dreams. No,
I'm not sure
you don't have to type it, please. Well, when I was in college, a teacher required us to bring some human teeth for his class. Human teeth. Yes, human teeth. And then I asked my husband, my husband, he's my husband now, to go with me to the graveyard, to the cemetery, and I gave money to the grave digger, and he brought me some. Then afterwards, I was sleeping over at his house, in his house, and I woke up sweat at the middle of the night, and I
Woke up
saw
in the middle of the night.
in the middle. Thank you. In the middle of the night,
In a cold sweat.
in a cold sweat. Thank you, Joshua.
Hmm?
And then I saw a figure standing up at the middle of the bedroom, and I thought it was my husband. And I asked, Charlie, since you woke up, could you lay down with me? Because he had put a mattress on the floor and I was sleeping on bed. But he answered, I am sleeping. Why are you waking me up? Then I looked at the figure's face. Believe you or not, it was a toothless ghost. The
It was
guy,
a toothless ghost.
yes, I remember getting chill down my spine, and I turned on the lights as quick as like I could, and gosh, it was so scary that
Uh-huh.
I couldn't even go to the bathroom without holding hands. It took a while for me to overcome. And my husband told me, it was just a lucid dream. We were dreaming, but my eyes were opened.
Yeah.
It just happened once. And people say it wasn't a ghost, but no one can convince me otherwise.
Yeah, that's really cool. I do remember the story. It's not a lucid dream. Um, so a lucid dream is a little bit different. It's a dream that you can control. So a lucid dream is like a dream where you're like, I want to fly, and then you can suddenly fly and do other things. You
Oh,
can. That's a
okay.
lucid dream. This would be
So,
more like a waking dream.
a waking dream. Thank you. Yes, I've I've had some lucid dreams and they are quite cool. It was a a waking nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, a wicked night. Yeah, that would work as well. Okay. And yeah, nice answer. Ana Carolina, can you ask Carlos this last question?
my pleasure. Carlos, if you had the chance to spend the night in a haunted house, would you? Why or why not? If someone uh, gave you money.
Mm, I think that I can spend the night in a haunted house because I don't believe in ghosts. And mm, for money, for money, it's like a motivation to do it. But I think when you are there, you can be afraid because your mind thinks uh, that thinks that there are ghosts, but there aren't. So I probably would go to a haunted house, um, and that's all.
Then that's all. Really good grammar. That sounded great. Yeah, that sounded really, really nice. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And yeah, again, Carlos, really good grammar there. Let's skip that. Let's talk. Let's do a role play first. Let's do this. And Edson, can you read the first role?
You believe in monsters. Convince your friend it's real.
What kind of
Monst
monster?
you believe in ghosts?
And ghosts.
Yep.
Okay, convince your friend. Instead of saying it's real, how do we change that?
They are real.
Good. And Julieta, can you fill in the next one?
Ghosts don't exist. Your friend is too gullible. Convince her she's wrong.
Nice. Her or him.
Yeah.
And yeah, well done. Let's start with Edson. How would you begin this conversation?
Yes, I believe that ghosts exist, and besides, I was walking through a forest, and my brother was with me, we were walking, and suddenly something strange appears to us, like was kind of a guy with some it it was it seemed like somebody was flying in our direction.
Hmm.
And then I saw that situation. I got terrified. I got
I was
astonished with
terrified.
yes, I was terrified. I got astonished with that situation.
I was astonished
And
by the situation.
by the situation, and I just went to my house, and there I stayed for so long. And I tried to ask my brother to come back, but he just disappeared.
But what happened?
I don't know, he disappeared, and I don't know what's happened with him. He just, I don't know, stayed there, or I don't know what happened to him.
Wow. We were walking and suddenly something stranger here is a guy with. It seemed like someone was flying in our direction. I was terrified as a stone. Okay, Julieta, how would you continue? Or how would you respond to your friend?
I'm not saying I don't believe you, but um, uh, don't go in the forest at night. Try another place.
Try another place?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. And Gregors, how would you respond?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I strongly believe
Strongly believe?
that what I saw was real, was realistic.
It was real.
Um,
Realistic is like something that's fake that seems real. So like,
okay, so was real.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Because yeah, because I have never seen anything like this in my whole life.
Okay.
And okay,
Okay.
and people couldn't give me any convincing arguments. Cannot, can't give me, couldn't give me, sorry, couldn't give me any convincing arguments.
Haven't been able to convince me.
Yes, although convince me that wasn't real, I think.
Okay. Nice. Good answer. And Heidi, how would you respond?
Me too. Once I was walking in the forest. I saw a man is flying on the was flying from tree to tree. He's a lumberjack. He hung the rope from the higher place, and he was checking trees. It no wonders.
Sorry?
It no wonders.
It's no wonder.
No wonders. It's no wonder. The normal thing.
Okay. Um, It's no wonder. That's a interesting phrase. So you could say like, it's no wonder you feel sick. You drank too much last night. So we would say it's no wonder in that like it makes sense. It's no wonder. So you're not saying that it's like something that's confusing. It's saying it's obvious that you feel like you do because of this. So it's maybe it wasn't something. It wasn't anything paranormal, or it wasn't paranormal. You could say
Yeah.
it's a normal thing.
Only they are only working in the forest.
Yeah, they're only working in the forest. Nice.
And about your brother, maybe you had an argument before he disappeared.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if anybody's gonna bring up their brother. Apparently. Before he disappeared. Well done. Good grammar. Okay. Marco, how would you respond?
Yeah, sorry, only one question. I'm the one who don't believe in ghosts.
You're the one who does believe in ghosts. So your friend just told you, you know, I've seen lumberjacks flying from tree to tree, so that's something that they do. You need to convince your friend that it was not a lumberjack, that it was a ghost, and the ghost did something to your brother.
Okay. Sorry, but I don't know the meaning of the word lumberjack.
Okay. Who knows what a lumberjack is?
May I?
Yeah.
It's a person who is cutting
Oh, sorry.
the forest.
Yeah.
Because I said that word, so I need to explain about that.
Well, yeah. Just in the future, if somebody asks to explain something, yeah, let's let them explain. So, stereotypical image of a lumberjack. That was a stereotypical one. Yeah, so somebody who works in the forest and cuts down trees. Make sense, Marco?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I know what I see. I know what I saw.
Yeah, I know what I saw.
Yeah, perfect. I know what I saw. And you can believe it only if you see it. I understand that you are skeptical. I was like you before that this happened to me, but now I'm a different person because that event touched me inside.
Because that touched me. Can you repeat touched?
Touched.
Good. Really good grammar. I know what I saw. You can believe it. You can believe it only if you see it. Is grammatically sound. We might want to say, you'd only believe it if you.
You only believe it if you say. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it, maybe. But I guess you can believe it only if you see it. That's fine. I wouldn't say you have to change it. Okay. Really well done. Wellington, how would you answer?
Okay. Like you free. From now, I'm going to believe things that I would never believe in before.
I would never.
Believed.
We need to use the present perfect here. So
Yeah, okay.
never would
Have.
good. Believed.
Yes.
Okay, and that's it?
Yes.
Good. Okay. That's a good ending. So from now on, I'm going to believe in things that I never would have believed in before. All right. And does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And could do a little bit of reading. And let's have Adela. Actually, welcome to class. Adela, how's it going?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing really well, thanks. Good to see you. And Adela, can you read that first paragraph?
Yes, reading. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as Devil's Triangle, is a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. According to the U.S. Navy, the triangle does not exist, and the name is not recognized by the U.S. Board on Geographic Names.
Good. Okay, let's look at Bermuda. Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Region.
Region.
Yeah, okay. And mysterious.
Mysterious. Circumstance. No.
Circumstances.
Circumstances. Mysterious. Circumstances.
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 Yeah, I did that poorly. Circumstances. Okay. Yeah. Any questions here? Okay. Anna Carolina, can you read the next paragraph?
Teacher, I think it is Wellington's turn.
I think Wellington answered the last part of the roleplay. That was you, right, Wellington? Oh no, was it not? Sorry, Wellington, didn't mean to skip you.
No problem. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, Wellington, can you read this one? Thanks, Anna Carolina.
Thank you, Anna. Popular culture has attributed various disappearances to the paranormal or activity by please help me. Extraterrestrial beings. Documented by evidence indicates that a significant percentage of the incidents were spurious, inaccurately reported, or embellished by later authors. In a 2013 study, the Worldwide Fund for Nature identified the world's 10 most dangerous waters for shipping, but the Bermuda Triangle was not among them.
Okay. Let's look at attributed.
Attributed.
Various disappearances.
Various disappearances.
Disappearances. Good. Extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial.
It's
okay. Extra. Terrestrial.
Terrestrial. Terrestrial.
Good. And then significant.
Significant.
Hmm? Embellished.
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 Good.
Thank you.
Any questions here?
Yes,
No,
embellished.
What's your question, Ana Carolina?
That word, embellished.
Okay, embellished. Does anybody know embellished?
Maybe when write with a lot of adjective to increase, to earn, to do something more beautiful.
Yeah, so it's to make something, to exaggerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can embellish writing by using lots of adjectives to describe it. Yeah. Yeah, good. Any other questions? Okay. Ana Carolina, can you read the next one?
The earliest allegation of unusual disappearances in the Bermuda area appeared in a September 17, 1950 article published in the Miami Herald Associated Press by Edward Van Winkle Jones. Two years later, Fate magazine published "Sea Mystery at Our Back Door", a short article by George X. Sent covering the loss of several planes and ships, including the loss of Fly 19, a group of 5 U.S. Navy TBM Avenger bombers on a training mission.
Avenger.
Avenger.
Nice. Avenger bombers on a training mission. Good.
What does Avenger mean?
Does anybody know what an Avenger is? Anybody?
So, I
When
don't know.
some
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure, but I have seen the Avengers movie and in Spanish. In Spanish is someone that takes revenge.
Yeah. Somebody that takes revenge. So we're talking about Avenger bombers. An Avenger is somebody who takes revenge, for sure. Avenger is just the name of a type of plane. Does that make sense? Here? Hopefully. Okay. And does anybody have any questions? Okay. And Carlos, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Sand's article was the first to lay out the now familiar triangular area where the losses took place. Flight 19 alone would be covered again in the April 1962 issue of American Legion magazine. In it, author Alan W. Eckert wrote that the flight leader had been heard saying, "We are entering white water. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. The water is green, not white." He also wrote that officials at the Navy Board of Inquiry stated that the planes flew off to Mars.
Good. Inquiry.
Inquiry?
Yeah. Board of Inquiry.
Okay.
And other than losses. The losses.
Losses.
Any questions here? Oh, other thing with these middle names, middle initials, Alan W. Eckert. So we don't say Alan W. period Eckert. Just Alan W. Eckert, George X. Sands. Or George X. Sand. Yeah. And good. If there are no other questions, let's have Edson. Can you read the next little paragraph?
Sure. Sand's article was the first to suggest a supernatural element to the Flight 19 incident. In the February 1974 issue of Argosy, Vincent Getty's article, The Deadly Bermuda Triangle, argued that Flight 19 and other disappearances were part of a pattern of strange events in the region. The next year, Geddes expanded this article into a book, Invisible Horizons.
Okay. Let's look at suggest.
To suggest.
Suggest. Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Horizons.
Horizons.
Okay. And also disappearances. Disappearances.
Disappearances.
Good. Okay. And we are actually out of time. I've got another class coming up right after this. If you guys want to join, I'd love to have you. Thanks for coming in for this one. And hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.